Can you see my screen? Loaded.
Oh my gosh, she's fat.
Oh, good Lord, Tim. Well, let's not say that. Let's not say she's fat. But FishMoreGooder with Tim and Dave.
But yeah, we're here with Mike Bikulcius, the first winner of the FishMoreGooder Best Catch Challenge. You saw the picture. Golf clap.
Awesome. Pumped.
Well, let's call it a fish clap. You want to be quiet. You don't want to scare the fish.
You know what? I like that. You get the golf clap. You get a fish clap.
You get a fish clap.
I could live with that.
Yeah, a 6-pound largemouth. So it's crazy. I know the story, but I want to leave it to Mike to tell the actual story. Tell us about the situation when you caught this fish.
I think to understand this day in my life, July 18th, we got to go back a couple weeks, okay? Tim and I fish together all the time. It was during COVID lockdown. We really started fishing together, right? Much like a lot of people trying to get outdoors. We're working from home, so we really got bonding while fishing. And I learned something about Tim through this, that he would do anything for me. So we were fishing one day. I had a big bass on the line. Reeling in short, Tim had dropped everything he was doing. I was reeling it up. He's kind of coaching me through it. Ready to help, like all hands on deck. And getting it close to shore, we're seeing it in the water. I mean, this thing's, it's looking nice, looking big. But I was getting ready to pull it out. Takes one last attempt, finds cover, breaks the line, gone. So that day, Tim and I vowed that we would never lose another bass while fishing together. So that day we went out and we got a net because we didn't have a net at the time. That would have helped and saved us.
Do you think it was the same fish? I just cut you off, but do you think it was like legitimately the same fish? Because that's a big fish, and I know that little pond.
I like to think it is
confidence level above 85, above 95.
I believe it was.
Let's say 95.
Okay, all right, then it's true. This is a fishing story. Then it's true. So it actually, you really do. Yeah. You think it got away?
It was, yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, we lose it. We vowed. We went and got a net that same day. Fast forward a few weeks. It's the hottest day of all time. Hotter than hell, right? Middle of July, Chicagoland area, muggy, heat advisory, like the worst type of day.
Here, let's pull that picture back up. Look it was so hot. I'm throwing this picture back up. It was so hot. Let's see this thing. Watch this thing load.
Loading.
There. It was so hot. Clearly, you had at least one, if not two T-shirts on. And at this point in time, you were down to one T-shirt. This is an undershirt, so I'm assuming.
That's an undershirt, yeah.
You probably had a layer to protect you from ticks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know how the ticks are around that lake.
So it was hot. And when it's hot, you know those fish go deep and whatnot. So, all right.
And we're talking probably 98 degrees without the heat index. That's just straight temperature.
Yeah, it was reading like 104 with the heat index.
You do. You catch. You can. Weird conditions. You can almost be surprised what you end up catching sometimes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Dave, shut.
When we went out, we weren't expecting to catch anything. My buddy Vince actually really wanted to go fishing. He loves the outdoors, but he doesn't own a fishing rod. He just likes to sit outside and drink beer, which is perfect for fishing. So he comes along with Tim and I. He doesn't have a reel, so I let him use my decent one. And I'm actually using an ultralight at this point.
Pause. Remember this, everyone.
Really?
He caught that 6-pound bass on an ultralight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a game changer. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in. Go.
So hot though, we're not expecting to catch anything, right? So I was okay giving up like my decent reel and just tossing an ultralight for an hour or so. So we're out there, we're tossing, reeling it in, not really expecting anything, and then boom, get a hit. Huge hit. Like my little ultralight was again, Tim's right there coaching me through it, reeling it in, let it go, slack, whatever.
Yeah.
we're getting it closer to shore. And this is the point where you would grab a net. But Tim and I did not pack the net that day. The one that we went out and bought. For this exact situation. We didn't bring the net. I don't know if we had left it in another car or if we were just like, we're not catching anything. It's 104 degrees out. Nothing's going to bite. So we really dropped the ball and did not bring the net.
But I stepped up.
Or stepped in.
It's not your story. Hey, Tim, it's not your story. Shut up.
Yeah, that's right. I'm claiming like 20% of this story.
I would give you more, okay? Because I'm reeling it in. Tim's getting ready. He's right by the shoreline. This fish starting to come up, starting to breach, right? But my ultralight cannot hold it out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I bring it all the way out of the water, my rod's snapping and, more than just a fish is lost. My little ultralight would be lost as well. So we get to the shoreline and I'm not pulling it up, but Tim's stepping in the water. Shoes, he's going like, I want to say almost knee deep in the water to grab this fish out of the lake, the 6-pound bass, pull it out of the water for me. Because gosh darn it, we forgot that net and we made a vow that we were never going to lose another bass in Lund Lake. So,
that's beautiful.
All those circumstances. Crazy day led to the biggest bass I've ever
And to
caught.
all those listening, how much % would you give me for that effort? We've heard different percentages.
That effort?
I just want to hear from those listening. How much % do I get for going into the water to grab the bass?
Tim, my dog, Hank Williams Jr., just sighed so loud like he heard you talking about yourself.
Because I like to brag. And he knows this.
That's okay.
I gave you a shout out on my Instagram post, Tim. I gave you a shout out when I posted on Instagram.
Heck yeah. I love it. So what were you using? What were you fishing with?
My go-to, white spinner bait.
That's my go-to.
Yeah, white spinner. It's because we fish together so much.
Tim's
you start stealing my ideas.
Tim's go-to is not a white spinner bait.
No, it's not my go-to. It's in my top 5.
It is
It's a good one. It's my tried and true.
Absolutely.
I literally have it behind my bar for no reason. It's just behind my bar because I like looking at it.
I've lost more white spinners to Lund Lake than I want to admit. So I just keep tossing them in.
We all...
it has like the netting around.
Dude,
it has the
yes.
netting.
Yes, it gets so weedy too.
Going back to that first fish that was lost, that's exactly what happened. They placed a lot of net around for erosion control, and right when it got to shore, the hook caught that netting, and that's what broke it off, and that's why I was able to get away. And that's why when he brought it in with that ultralight, when it got close to shore and he was fighting, I'm like, no time to waste. We're going in.
Yeah, so we're going to throw the picture back up real quick, admire it one last time.
Yeah, let's take one more look at this bad boy. Like,
one final look. Yeah, especially since you caught this on the ultralight. Damn, it's just such a big fish.
I've never been so proud and so jealous in my life.
That's fair. That's an honest fisherman's range of emotions all within 1 millisecond. All right, Mikey, thank you for joining us, man, talking about this catch. The fish is awesome. Look how big its eye is. That's crazy.
A monster.
That's just beautiful. All right, regardless of what you're drinking, let's close it on a little cheers. I got a diet Dr. Pepper on me right now, boys.
I got tea.
I got a red IPA.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Beautiful. Awesome. Seriously, thank you, man. Hey, y'all. Thanks for watching. You can find more content like this at FishMoreGooder.com.
Don't forget, like, subscribe at YouTube, and follow us on Instagram, and submit that best catch to fmgbestcatch@gmail.com for a chance to win some cool prizes.
Beautiful. We'll catch you on the next one.